Welcome back once again. And of course, as we earlier said in our intro, that U.S. and Iran are reaching a tentative agreement, but the deal needs Trump's sign-off, like I earlier said. And most importantly, this deal would allow lifting the blockade over the Strait of Hormuz and also start a 60-day negotiating period on Iran's nuclear program and, of course, the intricate details concerning that particular program. Very delighted to be having with us for more details over the phone Mr. Lattif Wahaba, the economic and political analyst and journalist also at the same time. Good morning, Mr. Lattif.
Good morning.
How are you doing? Now, talking about this tentative agreement, how does this agreement is different from other ones, and is it going to be somehow obligatory to be able to effect some real tangible changes on the situation?
You know that Iran presented some recommendations for the countries of peace brokers like Egypt, like Pakistan, Qatar, and so on, and they are asking to freeze or to set release all the assets of the Iran confiscated. This is the first one. Secondly, at the same time, they are still calling for over the transit in Hormuz Strait. Especially they are now discussions with Oman to find a way to control over the or enable transit in Hormuz Strait. And after that, they presented all their recommendations for the United States of America to discuss it. Maybe they reach to agree on other points. I mean Iran and United States, but the program is the main point of the conflict between Iran and the United States. But anyway, the United States are trying to open the strait first, and then they can discuss after this step another step. This is of the nuclear program of Iran, and now the United States declared they can during 60 days. But firstly, we can say that any initial deal can't be approved unless the approval of the U.S. Trump, of the U.S. President Trump, and at the same time the High Supreme of Iran, clergymen of Iran at the same time. Now they are in a discussion to reach an issue between the two parties, unless or until to reach to the
represent a genuine diplomatic breakthrough really, or simply a temporary pause in the conflict?
Yeah, of course, that all the world and the European countries, they wanted to reach to a deal between the two parties, especially after the disruptions of export of oil, natural gas to other countries or to some countries. As you know, there is a problem in many countries, even Europe and at the same time East Asia at the time. You know, India, for example, suffered from the shortage of natural gas, oil, and the fuels and so on. And at the same time, I think that the China is belaying and sort of rule between the two countries to reach to deals for the problems before discussion of the nuclear program of Iran. But at the time, if you notice that during the last, that there is an official visit between the Qatar, for example, and this is significant steps that are, I mean, the two rights, the United States, they are looking for peace process.
Right. Why is President Donald Trump's approval still is the key obstacle to the deal?
All the power of the United States is in hand of President Trump, and there are some congressmen and legislative members there voted Trump. Although there are really now, during the current times, there are many opponents for his policy. And at the same time that the opponents of Trump is waiting the new election of the Congress in coming 4 or 3 months. So they are still, Trump still has the power of everything and but as you know that when there that Trump must approve the deal, the Iranians and also the high supreme clergymen support our own group as they said the deal. So every agreement is of approval from the Iran and also approval from the United States. It makes it with their political leaders.
Right. Concerning the nuclear program for Iran, there were talks that there is going to be some changes that are going to be effected during those negotiations over the program. Give us a thorough look over that particular part, which is very important, as it was the core of every issue as a topic beforehand and as a reason why the U.S. have started to strike Iran on the first place.
Yeah. As you know that in the beginning of the started Iran, they support Israel point of view, not to let Iran to have a nuclear program. This is the first one. The other thing, as you know that when Trump started back against Iranians, for example, he smashed that can do this task in few hours or few days, but after that, by themselves that they are based or they base their opinion upon false reality. So this is what made the conflict continuing until this is the main point of the current situation. But anything that Iran, the United States, I think after Iran appeared as outside to the States, the Americans are trying to get away from the current situation. How, when they have initial approval for some Iranian and for some Iranian recommendations, first to open the waterway of the Strait, and to get them to release the process assets in the United States, and the times to cooperate administrating the transit in this waterway. But in Iran is in discussions with this is of course to put new rules for crossing, for entrance, out entrance, and out of for the visas and the to go in and out. This is one. Actually, that the sins of raw oil was, and natural on still waiting for the approval to get Hormuz. And as we today ago, the Iranian opposed the some ships, American cargoes, trying to from Hormuz Strait, and this is force made them to take to make at the return.
Right, on that note, Mr. Abdel Lattif Wahaba, the journalist, the writer, and the political analyst, would like to thank you so much talking to us on the Breakfast Show. We're going to be right back after this short break, so stay with us.